Hey guys, what's up? Chris here for BeerGeekNation.com. I wanted to do a video. I previously did my top 5 IPAs and it was really successful. You guys seem to really dig it. You gave me a lot of suggestions. So I figured, hey, let's do another one. Let's talk about my top 5 stouts. And these are all beers that I think are pretty readily available. You know, some of them might be a little harder to get than others, but as far as availability goes, these are going to be ones that you should be able to get. It's not like the, you know, super rare stand in line like a Dark Lord or something like that. Now, these are all pretty mass-produced. That's not the right word, but pretty largely produced stouts that you're going to be able to get. So I'll just give you my top 5, no in particular order. My number 1 stout of all time, and this again might be a little bit hard to get, but it's getting a lot more readily available, is Goose Island Bourbon County Stout. It's just so good. There's very few imperial stouts that even hold a candle to that beer, let alone barrel-aged imperial stouts. It's just fantastic. It seems to get better and better every year, just huge barrel characteristic on top of an already really solid base beer. It's just awesome stuff. One of my next favorite beer, imperial stouts is the barrel age as well, is New Holland's Dragon's Milk, which this one might be a little bit less readily available. I know I can get it here in Pennsylvania. They're from Michigan, so they probably get, have a pretty big footprint, but again, it's just fantastic imperial stout. It is barrel aged, and I think it's only barrel aged for like 3 months or something like that. It is year round, but it's got a big coconut kind of oakiness to it that I really enjoy, and it's just fantastic. And it's pretty affordable too, which I really like. So my next favorite imperial stout, and I'm kind of doing this off the top of my head. I said, nah, I don't need to write these down. I'm going to remember all of them. We'll see. So my next one is Sierra Nevada's Narwhal. Kind of a new entry to them. I think it's only been out 2 or 3 years. 2 or 3. I know of at least 2. There might be a third release in there. I can't remember. But it's great. It's actually my favorite Sierra Nevada beer, believe it or not. It's big. It's chewy. There's a lot of dark fruit complexity to it, which I really enjoy. Lots of chocolate. And now additionally, there's a barrel-aged version as well, which is awesome. But I didn't put that on the list because that is a little bit harder to get. But yeah, Sierra Nevada Narwhal, if you haven't had it, it's amazing stuff. So that was the 3. Number 4 is, Number 4 is Founder's Breakfast Stout. One of my favorite beers from Founders, and it's one of those ones I can get pretty easily. I mean, when it comes out, I can get cases of it. I usually do buy a case each year. Big chocolate, big coffee, really solid base beer. It's a beautiful beer. Lots of coffee, which I really enjoy, mixed with that chocolate, mixed with a nice kind of chewy imperial stout. It ages really nicely as well. It's great for food pairing. It's just awesome stuff. And again, last but certainly not least, again, these aren't my top, it's my top 5, but it's not like 1 through 5, but AleSmith Speedway Stout. Again, that might not be as readily available as I think it is. We can get it here in Pennsylvania, and they're producing a lot more of it now since they did go up to the bigger system. But if you haven't had it, it's a must get. It's year round. It's really, it's not cheap in Pennsylvania, but it's actually a pretty cheap beer. I think out in San Diego, it might be like $8 or $9 for $7.50 of a 12% coffee imperial stout. It's just awesome stuff. It's super big. I mean, it just tastes like a big, aggressive imperial stout. It tastes like one of those like special release imperial stouts, but it's year round. Big, brilliant coffee characteristics, chocolate. It's chewy. It's just awesome. And it's great stuff. So that's my top 5 imperial stouts. I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch of them, you know, whatever. But those are the ones that I kind of rattled off at the top of my head. Like, so I think they're the ones that I think I would stick with as far as my top 5. So what are your favorite imperial stouts listed in the comment section below? Look forward to reading that. Remember, folks, please like, comment, and subscribe. And life's too short to drink amazing beers. Cheers. As I drink an IPA while I'm doing a stout video too. Nice, huh?